Yo, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another Arcane Odyssey video. In this video, I'll be talking about the future updates that they plan on doing to this game. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, just like, subscribe. We're super close to 2,000 subs, so I really appreciate all the subs that we've been getting. Enjoy my Discord down below. Once when we're at 300 members, I will be doing a giveaway, and I think we're at like 290 right now. So yeah, really close to that, and I'll be doing some more giveaways on there. So just join that and like and subscribe, and yeah, let's get right into the video. Alright, so the first thing I'll talk about is going to be the actual update schedule that VTech plans to have for this game. There's two possibilities that everyone's been talking about. So one of them is that he plans to do a big update pretty much every 2 weeks, which seems to not be the case. It seems to be like he's going to do the second way, which was actually one update every month. As you guys know, the game's already been out for 2 weeks. Obviously, he does have to fix bugs and things like that. But yeah, it does seem like he's going to do one update a month instead of one update every 2 weeks. So yeah, I would say expect like a 1 month period between updates, which is honestly not that bad. Considering how much he actually has to add in the updates and how many bugs there currently is in the game. But yeah, now for update 1, what they plan to add for the first update. They plan to add a new island which is claimable by players. This one will be called Fort Castrum. It's just going to be another Ravana island that's actually claimable by player clans. So that's going to be pretty cool. I would assume that there might be a boss there as well. Maybe like a new silver hole type place. Then he also wants to add random spawning underwater structures, which pretty much means that there will be actual underwater content once when he adds the underwater structures. Pretty much there will just be randomly, kind of like the bosses, kind of like White Eyes and Poison Jaws, except they'll randomly spawn underwater and then you go probably into them and there's loot and all that. The next thing is random spawning shipwrecks, so he wants to have shipwrecks, so we'll probably have loot, maybe some like skeleton type boss. I don't know what he really plans to do with that. Hopefully he plans to do something like Sea of Thieves where there's shipwrecks, and then there's random bosses or something there that you defeat. And then the next thing is obviously going to be potions. Potions is a really big one because they plan to add a bunch from what I've heard. So it seems like they're going to have for sure a stat reset one because that's what everyone wants, and then obviously they're gonna have the basic ones like health, energy, stamina, and then they might also have like a water breathing one for your actual sea exploration. Once when they do add the random spawning underwater structures, they will most likely add an underwater breathing one. The next thing is going to be gem crafting and jewel socket system. I don't know exactly what this means, but it seems like it's going to be something like every other MMO. How they do have gems that do certain things, kind of like how they currently have necklaces. They will probably have a whole different socket for gems that will do certain things, maybe like stronger magic damage or something like that. And then yeah, they plan to add more to this update. But at the current schedule that they seem to be working on the game, I would assume that would probably be all for this update. Now the second update is actually going to be the big one for Arcane Odyssey. So they plan to add a new ship, which will be called the Frigate. It will be the first large double-deck sailing ship with a lot of cannons and new slots for mortars. And it will have an in-depth customizable captain's cabin. So it seems like this will be the first one that will actually have an underground section which you can go into and explore. And it will also have a captain area which will actually be fully customizable, so that seems pretty cool. And then the main theme for this second update will actually be Dark Sea exploration. So yeah, they plan to add stuff for Dark Sea. If you guys don't know, Dark Sea, it seems to be like the main focus of what everyone wants for this game. So yeah, Dark Sea will be interesting to see because right now it doesn't really do anything for the game. But yeah, they plan to add unique ship parts for it, new types of enchant scrolls, and all of that. So pretty much limited stuff will be in the Dark Sea that you can only get in the Dark Sea. But yeah, the first update I would imagine would come out probably like in 2 weeks or so, and then the Dark Sea update will probably be like next month or maybe even the month after that at their current update schedule. It really just depends on how fast they plan on updating. The next thing that they plan on updating for the second one is going to be shovel and fishing rod progression. They don't really have much information on this, but it seems like there's going to be more treasure chests and all that. Probably a better fishing rod to get sunken armor and all that a bit quicker. And then they're also going to add more rare scrolls, rare techniques, and rare weapons. So yeah, pretty much just more things like the pulsar scrolls and all that. And then probably some lost magics maybe. And then more rare weapons, which all seem pretty cool. We definitely need more of all of that, so that's definitely a good thing. And then that would be the second update. And this is what they plan to add way in the future, probably during like the May update. So the first thing is going to be ACRANE weapons. I don't know if they're talking about the boat weapons or actual just base weapons. But yeah, it seems like we'll be getting way stronger weapons and during like the May-ish update. The next thing is going to be spirit weapons. If you guys didn't know, vitality builds have access to spirit weapons, but currently there isn't any in the game. So yeah, that will probably be added and make vitality builds actually valid to play within like the next few months. The next thing is going to be sensing. I don't know exactly what this means, but it might be like a observation hockey type thing. It might have been in World of Magic. If someone knows what they mean by that, then just say it in the comments down below so people actually know what that means. Then they plan to progress the story. So pretty much it seems like it will be like 2 months without an actual story progression. But yeah, they plan to start the Nimbus Sea story, which will pretty much just be a new part of the story, which will release major islands and all that, increase the level cap. They plan to add clan buildings, so kind of like how Deep Ocean, whenever you want to claim a certain part of an island or whatever, you kind of just put down your own fortress, and yeah, they plan to add something like that. They plan to add player professions and rewards. Pretty much what this means is probably the rewards for like if you're a chef or whatever, you get actual rewards now instead of just being a chef. But yeah, that's pretty much all that they have written on the Trello. I'm sure they add to the plan way more. But yeah, pretty much the main things that you guys should be excited about in the first update is going to be potions, and the random spawning shipwrecks and underwater structures. Everything else in the first update seems like a good update. Everything else in the first update doesn't really seem too insane. But yeah, for sure potions will definitely be a big part of the game. Then for the second update is basically just Darksea and more scrolls, techniques, and weapons. This second update will probably be the first like actual major content update. And that one will probably be out within like a month and a half probably. And then the other future updates are going to have ACRANE weapons, spirit weapons, and new story, which obviously I think everyone should be excited for, because that is the main part of the game, is going to be the actual story. But yeah, that's all that they have planned for the updates, at least on the Trello. I'm sure, like I said, they do have way more planned. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this video. I just wanted to talk about what they actually have planned for the update. If you guys enjoyed the video, like, subscribe. My current goal is 2,000 subs, and join the Discord down below. I will have another video out today, probably ranking the best weapons, or just explaining what the best weapons are. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.